everybody, it's Olivia here, and this week we are talking about 6 different ways to fall in love again with your home. So, we talked about that on the radio the other day, but some of you might not have been listening in, and it's definitely a great February conversation with it being Valentine's this month. So, we want to think about things where if you're not ready to move, you are not in a position where you're going to be switching homes, but you're kind of getting that itch. Maybe we can help you to fall back in love with the home you've got. So we're going to start with number one. And number one is super easy, it's very inexpensive, and that is just a deep clean. And so it definitely makes a difference if you can go into your house. My favorite thing is to take everything out of the room, wash the walls, upholstery, just clean absolutely everything you possibly can in this space. Get those baseboards that get a little bit yucky, especially the ones that are hidden behind furniture. Clean those things up and then put things back. It just makes everything feel so fresh and new. Sometimes even opening your windows, even though it's cold out, a few minutes of open windows can really freshen your space and just make you feel a lot happier to be there. It's also great, I think, as a depression repair. If you've got a light depression and you can go in and clean like that, it just makes you feel good. So that is going to be our number one way to fall back in love with your home. And then we're going to talk about number two. Number two is to purge. So there is the total extreme. You can go like the Marie Kondo way, where you look at everything, make sure it sparks joy, and get rid of anything that doesn't. That's a little more extreme than I can live with. Although I think that when I see people who have done it, I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Um, but you definitely can do your own amount of that. Get rid of those clothes that don't fit, the things that don't have a home that you never use. I know sometimes I find things that are on top shelves that have just been gathering dust. I forgot I even had them. So getting rid of extra things like that's going to give you a little bit more space, which then makes your space feel bigger. And sometimes that can really just change the way your house feels to you as well. And then number three is to organize. And I love to have time to go in and organize, whether that's putting shelves up and putting things in a more organized way, or whether that is sorting through, getting rid of the things, adding to that purging, getting new hangers in your closet, just getting everything color coordinated. All those things can just make such a big difference. And again, we're not talking about spending a lot of money. Obviously, you could spend a lot of money going and buying new furniture to organize with, or new containers. That's always fun to do. So those kinds of things can make a big, big difference. And those are things that we often have people do when they're getting ready to sell their homes. And so often people will say, oh my gosh, now I'm not sure I want to leave because I did all this stuff to get ready to sell the house. And now I absolutely love it again, or I love it more at least. So if you're not getting ready to sell, it's a great way to just refresh that love for your home. And number four is paint. Obviously, you can make so many changes with paint. We all know that. But usually, even though we know that, once we actually do the new painting, then we actually find out that it makes more of a difference than we think. Even if it's a similar color, it just gives everything a fresh, clean appearance, just sort of covers any little defects or nicks on the wall. And it's just a great way to make a little bit of a change and freshen up your home. So number five, start spending a little bit of money, still very cost effective tips. You can change the look and feel of your home so much just by getting new rugs. Maybe you can get new blinds. I love to get new sheets and new linen spray. Just little things like that can really change the look. When I was on the radio station, we talked about towels. You can change the color of a room, change the way the room feels just by hanging new towels in that bathroom. and it's a pretty inexpensive thing. You decide you hate it, then you can go back to the colors you had before. So you can spice things up for a very small amount of money by doing that. And then number 6 is just doing little repairs. So I'm not talking about the big remodel job that we all wish we could do, but just the little repairs that can really make a difference. Drywall patches, fixing broken trim, maybe putting new caulking around a tub, maybe adjusting doors so that they work a little bit better if there's any problems like that. Any of those kinds of repairs definitely make your home feel kind of more like new again. And for me, it's relaxing. Once you get those things completed and done, then you can sit and binge Netflix or do what you want to do and not feel so much pressure that those things need done. So, those are your 6 tips to fall back in love with your home. Hopefully, some of those were useful for you and fun information. And always feel free to give us a call and we'll help you with anything we can. Have a great day.